portal time. And the Eta Aquariid meteor shower is at its peak. Now, this meteor shower, the next time that is visible is 2060 sometime. And it's illuminating right now the toxicity still within your life, but it's allowing it to be cleared up to restore connection. Disconnecting from what no longer serves you here. Unhealthy attachments. Towards what is healthy. As Gemini season approaches. Now the portal is going from judgment, where your actions don't align with your values, and you're seeing this. Judgment then activates justice. Now justice is sometimes you bite the hand that feeds you because it was deserved and you reacted. And this is where you forgive yourself for your actions, because this is part of your path. Because from justice to the 10 of Pentacles is the portal. And right here, a bridge has been built in order to get here. And you can see you've gone from biting the hand to the hand giving you affection, because your success was not a flash in the pan. Take note of the arch doorway here. A bridge that represents connection, love, and respect. So be generous. Good friendships and returning affection bring their own reasons to purr with contentment. And it's from all this work that is here happening in the Garden of Venus. And this is where you really do some work, because when you feel like you're losing love, it's time to look deep within yourself and to love yourself, because you can't lose yourself. There's a lesson here. There's a lesson that divine feminine and masculine are learning within the Garden of Venus, going from the 9 to the 10 of Pentacles with the alchemy of the cups. 9 plus the Ace of Pentacles here is the gift through the alchemy of the cups. Within the Garden of Venus here, we have the activation of the Queen of Wands. And we know we found her in bed. That's why the poor card here is all bent up. Can't be sad about it. It's a message, right? And the Queen of Inspiration, we found out, was leading us towards love. And with the new moon and our 5-5 portal now, the Father of Wands has been activated. And the Father of Wands has a very big message here. Actions speak louder than words. This is clearing up the corruption within the element of air. Because the element of air is not corrupt. That's why this healing is happening. So within the Garden of Venus, rest and renewal is gifted with the water. This is the alchemy of the cups. The water is helping you to get here. And it's connected to the 10 of Pentacles. The rest of your divine inheritance, what you came here to co-create. And within the Garden of Venus, you're seeing that you're worthy of the deepest kind of love. So you've gone back to the drawing board here within the 10 of Cups in order to reconnect with the mother at a deeper level. The life force energy of the mother herself, the water. There is a deep connection to purification here. And understanding yourself, understanding your worth within what is divine, what is natural, what is real in the divine matrix, not the artificial one with the programs running telling you your worth. This is healing with the mother and you knowing your worth from within with God. And it is so divine. And it's allowing you to create a higher vibe story and to cross the bridge. Here's the portal right here. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Here's the bridge from the 5 of Cups. But as you see, there's still 2 cups. You're going to cross that bridge right now. You are crossing that bridge. That's what this 5-5 portal is for. Towards the 2. To get to the 2, though, the Ace is honored. And that's connection to spirit. A recalibration with spirit through the water. Through sensing. But here's the trick. It's happening within the Garden of Venus through separation. The separation is bringing in the manifestation. You need to see something here. We're going to get an activation. And that is what's happening within the Garden of Venus here. The work that's being done. And this is the feminine and the masculine up there working in separation within this garden. And what they're working on is a willing release. And this willing release is to end conflict through the water. It's time. It's time for this conflict to end through the water. You are worthy of love. And as this conflict is cleared up through separation, as you see luxuries and artificial things of the artificial matrix that are not of you, that are not of nature, that are not natural, you can feel that there's no light and divinity within it. You can feel that there's no heart and soul within it. You feel this. And as you see this, and there is an activation of seed energy here, and this is connected to your divine blueprint, the activation of you. You go from feeling like this to feeling like this. Look at that freedom. How did it happen? Through the connection to the oneness. We are all expressions of the one divine nature, and each living being is a reflection of that self. Real love becomes so much easier when this is understood, and this is what divine feminine and masculine need to see within the Garden of Venus. And it is the connection to creation and to sound itself. The resonance of truth through love with compassion. And that's what we're all working on in the Garden of Venus together as a collective, is finding compassion for all of our negatives and our unique stories. This isn't being a critic to all the artificial programs running within the matrix and keeping them running. This is finding compassion with God for real life. And that's deep. And as you find compassion for yourself, finding compassion for others, and just holding more space as we all transform and build what we're building. And this is very important. Look, this is the sound of creation. So there's no sound as sound is birthed to sound. This is such a deep space and place that we're going to continue to be expanding off of further. And where this is happening is when you ground and you find sanctuary. This is you attuning with the spiritual vowel system, and you're literally blossoming. You're blossoming with your light. Continue to ground. Continue to find sanctuary. And what you're connecting to is joy. Joy of the mother as you expand with the father. But something is revealed here. And it's connected to masks. Now these may very well be your masks and all the masks that you're wearing. And as your masks fall, it's allowing you to see the masks of those around you. And they may very well be falling. Etheric cords are being cut right now, and this is connected to the bridge that we just spoke about as you go from justice to the 10 of Pentacles through judgment. Getting your actions to align with your values. This goddess is from Hades. She works in the temples of the lovers and works with the element of fire. She represents the healing of the Dark Mother. If it isn't wholehearted love, release it. Remember your worth. The energy cords binding you and someone you no longer wish to be attached to are strong. You must be willing to let go. Close your eyes. See divine swords of God, goddesses loving, light separating you and dissolving the cords between you. You are both whole and healed. Just as you shower to cleanse physical grime, there is also grime in the form of energy cords, also called karmic ribbons, emotional cords, or etheric cords. Spiritual maintenance is required. Goddess declaration, I am worthy, compassionate, and whole. Now, whatever this is cutting you free from this space and place. This attachment. You're cutting yourself free from the fear. Remember, you're whole. So God doesn't put anything to waste. And this is cutting you free from here. What has happened within the element of air? Now remember, as a collective, we're healing the corruption within the element of air. This is connected to what is happening within you. Because this is bunging up your third eye, where you house God. And God wants this cleared up. So you're going to go within your heart and clear it up and work with your lower chakra system, the underworld, which is here. So you're going to go from this space to this space. You're doing it here in the stillness. And you're being forced to within the Garden of Venus. As we are in the time of the wounded healer. And what is happening within the Garden of Venus as the collective. This is connected to this. Let's get an official activation and see what's happening. There's Mother Earth, the red goddess, Gaia. Working with Fountain. Neptune. You can see it right here. It's like now a mix of Aquarian meets Earth. But it's through the connection to Leo and the fire. And Isis. This portal, Isis, let's just get it clear here. Isis is the red goddess of Leo. This portal is connected to Lionsgate. This portal is officially connected to Lionsgate. That's what I'm seeing. There's so many connections already because this is the Earth goddess, source and sustainer of life, stands in an attitude both feminine and all-powerful. Universal Mother, the oldest of all divinities, she holds in her right hand a lotus staff. The opening and closing of the lotus symbolize life in its eternity, renewing essence. The staff is surmounted by a crescent moon above, which floats unsupported, a pure crystal orb signifying Gaia's great talent of foretelling the destiny of mankind. What and like, hey guys, there's no words. The nature of air in Libra is to weigh the pros and cons of each situation. You're protecting something that you've created that means great value to you, and you just have to protect it with all costs. You feel it within you. There's also October is highlighted here. Whatever this is about, it's going from the Three of Cups and making a sacrifice of love of yourself with the feminine to go from fear to love. Pleasure is restored within the Garden of Venus, thank goodness. Truth. It's truth. Surrender to truth. Surrender to your truth. And look, you're seeing the truth within the water. The water's showing you the truth and getting you back to pleasure. The mother's showing you what you need to see, yes, through alchemy. And there's alchemy with the father, with the son, through grounding. And something is achieved here. It's achieved. My emotions are balanced. I react to others in an objective and loving way. Understand the underlying causes of challenges in relationships. Balance the mind and emotions. Good connections with supportive friends and family. And this is what's being restored within your life, as well as the collectives. The connectives, yes, we're all connected. And mine. Much love. Until next time, you know I'm sending it to you, those good healing vibes. There is a second part to this.